Choppa, listen to me. You can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad.
And Cottrell is evil, and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees.
Want to bring it top up, say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you.
After the rap world went crazy as NLE Choppa released his angry new song KO, which was directed directly at NBA YoungBoy. Bloggers, artists, and fans all stepped in. The loudest response, however, came from none other than NBA YoungBoy, who clapped back with harsh charges, prepared to truly expose NLE Choppa. Before we get into that, though, let's discuss Charleston White's explosive perspective on the entire matter, because despite his best efforts, he was unable to remain silent. Charleston White became enraged with NLE Choppa, claiming that he had no authority to mention a little boy's name on NB.
To me, you can't go walk the runway with that little walk. You remember that walk you had? I think I'm a bad. You can't come back to that walk. I think I'm a bad. You can't come back with that NLE Choppa with that boy. Now them boy got some dances. Them boy, but you went to holler about if you was a bad, I suck my too. You are disqualified from saying anything to Kentrell. NLE, you have been disqualified. I wouldn't give if you and King Von got in the car and shit together. Once you learn that walk, like that runway model walk, and you went in front of the whole world, you can't come back over here to this side of the railroad track and go to barking. No. Go back over there and finish, nephew. Go back over there and finish being the bad.
The absurd thing is that Charleston was stating the exact opposite online just a week prior. He was yelling about YoungBoy, saying his music was full of negativity and bad for the youth.
Money getting, they'll hurt you, kill you, and eat out your icebox as they break in your house. I'm not battling with childhood like a YB fan. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. This man, YB, sound like he angry. He want to out his mama. He want to beat his daddy. He want to his uncle. I don't want to hear that kind of shit. I'm not in pain. I'm a money getter. YB babies ain't money getting. I can't understand. I don't feel that. That's not soul music. I'm a soulful brother. I'm not in pain. Them kids need to be put in mental institutions. You see they had that bone medic?
NLE Choppa's diss tune revolved around the same topic. Everyone was giggling at the flip-flop, asking, what's really going on here? Choppa's pa doesn't hesitate a second during his KO. You're so bad for the youth, he raps, spitting straight out of his chest. You do nothing constructive. Guys are drawn to you because they find it adorable. You assign men to perform tasks that you wouldn't even perform yourself. You'll never fit in as a role model, just an emotional guy. I find your atmosphere repulsive. I'm sick of guys like you. It was like a direct hit from those bars. DJ Academics jumped in to declare that NLE Choppa's entire energy was delivering XXS presentation vibes as soon as the song went viral on the internet.
Call it, you have your third eye open. Some people would call it, yo, a dumb act smart. Some people would call it fake woke. Some people would call it someone trying to seem deeper than most. Pause. It's kind of like how people, it evokes some of the similar thoughts like how we had about XXXTentacion, where people felt like, you know, he understood life a little bit on a different level. And I think that's what NLE Choppa is aiming.
Fans were divided. The drama just began, but let's be honest, not everyone agreed with DJ Academic's statement. Some think Choppa was spouting the truth, while others thought he was making fun of someone who was much beyond his league. He is far less intelligent than X, according to some supporters. After that, the comment area became extremely active. The argument quickly heated up, and as more individuals joined in, NLE Choppa's diss tune went viral. The internet seemed to be unable to discuss anything else since everyone in the rap industry was taking sides. When NBA YoungBoy's mother chose to intervene, the drama took a completely different turn. She also didn't hold back at all. She defended her son like a real mother on a mission, jumping online and going all out on NLE Choppa. YoungBoy's family often rides for him when the temperature rises, so fans were shocked, but not shocked. She claims that Choppa has been out in the public eye for much too long and has just returned to cause controversy. She said he was envious of YoungBoy's spectacular return. To be honest, she could have a point.
Talk about being jealous and being envious. So you want to make a video dancing around like a ballerina, and then you got a man on his knee, and you're saying Cantrell is evil and he's a bad influence. So you want to go and put that man on his knees and on a video, right? Okay, fine. I bet they have another video with that same on his knees. Because who gonna even play that stupid ass role? If you know better, you do better. Your head look like a without a rubber on top of it. But yet, you want to sit here and try to talk about somebody. You better be lucky. I can't say what I want to say.
NBA. It's been nothing short of a movie, and YoungBoy is currently on his first tour in more than 5 years. The shows have been extremely popular. To watch him play live, fans will stop at nothing. They even added 25 more dates to the tour because things are going so well. A lot of people are talking about that kind of achievement because it doesn't lie. NBA, even the cops are attempting to end YoungBoy's tour early because it has grown so large. According to reports, Louisiana law enforcement is growing anxious about the mayhem his performances are causing. The energy has been so intense. According to reports, the state is concerned about the large audiences and security threats associated with his performances, particularly in New Orleans. And here's the thing, Michael Jackson was the only other performer to ever draw such large audiences in the city. That sums up YoungBoy's current situation well.
Concerned about the NBA YoungBoy concert. So concerned that even before the concert went forward this weekend, they notified Louisiana Stadium Exposition District, also known as that manages the Superdome and Smoothie King Center, in particular notified ASM Global that, this is like a really dangerous thing that could have very unforeseen consequences. Now, the response from ASM Global was, we'll hire some security inside, it'll be fine. NOPD's response was, you don't get what we're saying. There is such a propensity around these concerts that is so not an if but a when, that we are concerned we'll have to activate the department to be around the downtown area to protect citizens and revelers.
This dispute didn't start overnight, so before we discuss how NBA YoungBoy responded to the NLE Choppa diss, we must go back in time and examine their tumultuous past. For years, it is brewing. Things were entirely different in 2019. YoungBoy responded, NLE Choppa was a big fan of YoungBoy in the past. In an attempt to secure YoungBoy's release after his detention that year, Choppa even released a full-length tribute song titled Free YoungBoy. Back then, all he was displaying was love.
Me, bruh. Respectfully, the only thing that's really respectfully, the only thing that's really ahead in that space is YoungBoy.
But when King Von was killed, the relationship broke. After that tragedy, everything changed. YoungBoy released Bring the Hook in 2022, in which he openly disparaged King Von and Oblak. The industry as a whole took off. Not everyone was impressed by DJ Academic's posting of NBA YoungBoys on Demon Time and his upcoming tape. Lil Reese, an Oblak rapper, clapped back, stating, "This ain't no Demon Time, he simply raps in the same manner as the other rappers." NLE Choppa then leaped in to support Reese, saying, "I stamped that." Everything was altered by that one remark. YoungBoy didn't appreciate that at all, since it revealed to the whole rap community exactly which side Choppa was on. After that, there was no longer any respect. There was actual tension, and the conflict was formally resolved. The shots were evident when NBA YoungBoy released his song Know Like I Know. He aimed directly at the neck of NLE Choppa. The internet was on fire when he opened the song with some eerie lyrics. When we send you to God for making statements and picking sides over my beef with those boys, I bet your mother will be destroyed. I could claim to have seen it. I may be considered your favorite. There was no doubt as to who he was referring to when those lines struck like a thunderbolt. In an instant, the tension between them jumped from simmering to searing hot. Following the release of that song, NLE Choppa took a risk of his own. He discreetly went online and renamed his previous tribute song Free YoungBoy to simply YoungBoy. That small change conveyed a lot. He was expressing that he no longer supported him. Fans quickly became aware of it, and social media erupted with conjecture over whether or not this was the last straw that would break their friendship. Choppa used interviews to spread his message, rather than responding with another hit song. He began to appear everywhere, including The Breakfast Club, DJ Vlad, and the DJ Academics podcast. He talked about the YoungBoy's predicament everywhere he went, sounding more like a big brother offering guidance than an adversary making disparaging remarks.
Defend his name, bro, and it be a lot going on within his name about him. When, to me, bro, he a real stand-up dude, and it was just unfortunate how it happened. Like, he came to a person as a...
During one of his sit-downs, Choppa advised the young lad to be more cautious because many people look up to him. He should also set a better example by staying out of trouble and concentrating solely on his music. Ironically, YoungBoy began acting in this adult manner as soon as he was released from prison. He honed in on his craft like never before, tightened his circle, and turned his energies. The illumination was genuine. When news outlets revealed that more than 400 NPD cops were being used every night during NBA YoungBoy's home state performances in New Orleans, they were shocked. That goes beyond security. That's protection at the military level. Even drones and armored vehicles were used by the cops. All of that resulted from something that YoungBoy did that made the entire rap scene buzz, something that no one could have predicted he would accomplish. NBA YoungBoy just performed the greatest diss track of all time, said a widely shared tweet. In front of a sold-out audience in Atlanta, I Hate YoungBoy performs live for the first time. This is the past. Calling it one of the most audacious acts in hip-hop history, fans went crazy. The fact that YoungBoy performed the song in Atlanta, the same place connected to King Von's untimely death, made the performance even more controversial. DJ Academics was unable to remain silent either. He claimed that night's enthusiasm was unbelievable. Social media couldn't stop discussing it, and the crowd was going berserk. In the area where King Von's people are from, one fan even played I Hate YoungBoy and tweeted a picture of NBA YoungBoy disparaging half of Atlanta. That's crazy. The degree of disdain was unbelievable.
We just gotta claim it today. King of rap. King of rap. That's a new narrative I'm driving. These gonna have to bow to the feet. I like it. We're not talking about Kendrick and Drake, and they're on a different level. But below Kendrick and Drake, I'm sorry. With all due respect to every other rapper, YoungBoy is the king of rap right now. I'm sorry to tell y'all. The walk down I seen in Atlanta tonight, give him the throne. Just give him the throne. YoungBoy the king of rap. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's gonna last forever. But for right now, in the last 4 or 5 months, YoungBoy the king.
Then other Chicago originals began to comment, asking whether YoungBoy had overreached himself this time.
A young boy. What's his click?
Why would I tell you?
What's his click though? What's the 4K track? Damn.
Okay, Trey for life.
I'm OTL. I am OTL for life. I'm from Chicago. Who? Boy.
However, NBA YoungBoy finally broke his silence just before leaving for another show. He quickly posted a clear statement on Instagram that got everyone talking. "Rappers need me," he wrote on social media. "Rappers who have washed up need me to create publicity for themselves." There was nothing but heat in just one line. Fans quickly realized that NLE Choppa was the target of a deft jab. He was a typical young lad, self-assured, carefree, and prepared for whatever lay ahead.
Say this perm having name. You just want to bring it top up. Say, bro, man, you be relevant, and I said what I said, bro. You need a like me to keep you going. Your views go up now. Clown, I'm willing to help y'all about it, man. But I hate NBA so much, man. Hey, go get them some views, man. Help this some views.
The actual reality began to emerge at this point. The explanation for NLE Choppa's initial disparagement of NBA YoungBoy. It turns out that NLE was making it quite evident which side he supports in this never-ending conflict. After reports circulated that he was one of the rappers who swapped sides, his name appeared online once more, not just once, but twice. The debate went viral on the internet. Lil Z Osama entered the fray with a daring tweet criticizing phony rappers who constantly switch sides. He continued, "It's no surprise the industry's switching up on Lil Durk to side with YoungBoy now that he's back on top." Fans began making connections, accusing NLE Choppa of being a former member of YoungBoy, transferring to Durk's team, and possibly switching again. Online, there was anarchy.
I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it go. They only gonna you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Durk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Durk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still there, stayed down for Durk, his real family.
However, C. Choppa's recent song K.O. quickly put an end to all of that discussion. One thing was evident in the music. He is traveling the entire distance with Lil Durk. Many fans took to social media as soon as the song was released, writing things like, "If you rock with YoungBoy, stay on that side when he gets out of jail." The internet was divided into two. Durk supporters are on one side, YoungBoy supporters are on the other, and Chua made it apparent who he is loyal to. In the meantime, YoungBoy's impact continues to expand. Even the police appear to be offering him affection, and the entire rap game is buzzing around him. He reportedly received the city's keys from Atlanta. Just picture that. A rapper from Louisiana receives recognition in a city he doesn't even call home. Power is that.
We have Fulton County Commissioner, Mr. Mark Harrington, and we have Fulton County Probate Judge, Judge Cleveland Johnson.
Damn, there's a judge up there? Yo, the judge in the city sending all the rappers in the city to jail, but the out-of-town rapper that came here, that basically, hey, you know what type of time I be on. You over here giving him an award? Oh, nah, Atlanta's in shambles. If y'all are a rapper who ever got prosecuted by this, or not prosecuted, but like got sent to jail by this judge, and basically you watching an out-of-town rap getting an award for doing 10 times worse than what you do, you gotta feel sick. You gotta feel sick.
It's your time now, though. Leave a comment below with your opinions. Which side do you support? Little Durk, or NBA YoungBoy. I'm examining each and every one. Click the like button immediately if you're still enjoying both of their songs. The streets never sleep, and neither do we, so be sure to enable notifications and subscribe to Rap Uncovered. There are a ton more crazy tales to come, and we're only getting started. We release heat every day, and tomorrow's upload will be even more insane, profound, and unmistakable. Here at Rap Uncovered, where the truth of the streets is revealed, we'll catch you in the next one if you smash that like and share it with your homeboys.